Hello everyone, V the Amazing Greek here. Today I'm going to go over an entrenching tool that I had just gotten. That's a folding, well not always folding, but a lot of them nowadays are folding collapsible shovels military uses to do a variety of tasks. Of course it's the miniature shovel, so anything you can do with the shovel you can do with this. Compact, carryable. I had a copy of the U.S. Armed Forces style. You can get these at Walmart and a lot of places. This is the one I had. It's a copy of the military version. If nobody's ever seen one of these, it's simply, it folds up. You can carry it in a case like this. Here's the military case. Of course, this is a copy. There's a video out there on YouTube on how to tell the difference between a military issue and a fake or a copy. This one is a copy my buddy Rick gave to me. It's from Walmart. They fold out, and then you have a screw mechanism here that, as you tighten it, it keeps the shovel in position. This one being a Walmart carried model, I've replaced the washers here and in here, the bolts, everything. I kind of tried to beef it up because, I mean, it's okay, but you can see it's bent here from where I was using it. It didn't stand up. It's not built the same as a US model. And of course you can set the shovel at different angles. There's two different positions you can use it in. This particular model did not have the pick on it. But it actually did bend while I was using it like this. And I was trying to dig a little bit of a trench, and it bent. So that's why I was looking to get another one. And as I was looking on YouTube, I came across this video. Some of you may have seen it, of the Chinese entrenching tool. I mean, they make it look badass. It's got all kinds of cool attachments. It's basically a beefed up version of the German entrenching tool, which is the new one I got. This type right here. The handle itself does not fold down, but it does come with a pick. It has the shovel head. This one, versus having a screw to do, it's simply a push button. Here, see? Pushes. I gotta get used to this. You put it in the position you want, and it locks. The good thing I like about this model here, as I compared it with the US style, the head is a little bit smaller, but the connecting hardware, where it goes on this rod and then connects to the hammer, is much thicker, and it looks a little more durable. And on the US model, I just got this, so I haven't got a chance to oil this up and everything. On the US model, you have your hoe position like this, and then you have your fully extended position, and that's it. You got two positions. This tool, I hope you can see this, the adjusting bar has splines on it, and if you can't see that, what it is there's a lot of fingers that when you push it out, you can move the head how you want, and anywhere that those splines line up, you can set the position of the shovel head or the pick. So, like I said, you gotta forgive me, I haven't had a chance to oil this up and mess with it a lot. I can set this anywhere. Say, anywhere that the splines make contact, I can have that angle for my shovel. Now the cool thing about the Chinese one, they were showing it, they were using it for everything. They would even set the head angle like this and use it as a grappling hook and climb up. That's pretty cool. So it got me to thinking, since I needed another one, my brother-in-law Phil, he swears by the German one. Of course, he's German, so he's going to. To me, it feels like it's got a lot more potential than the US model. I like the US model. I've used it a lot. Being in the military, I've dug some foxholes and had to stay in them with a little shovel like this. It is possible. So my intention is to modify this one with some of the cool ass implements that were on the Chinese model. Now this one doesn't have a saw or a bladed edge. That's what's going to change. I'm going to put this against my shirt. Hopefully you can see. You can see that it has a saw's edge right here. I put that on there. And this saw's edge will cut through a 2x4 because I've done it before just for demonstration purposes. All you need to do this, you don't have to be a machinist or anything like that. The saw edge, all I use to make the saw edge on the shovel head, a triangular file. And just take some time, but you take in here, you file it, put your next tooth. When I do this one, I'll show you guys how I'm doing it. So I'm going to put a saw edge on that blade because, again, in comparison to the US model, the shovel head here, I really got to get some oil on that. If you'll look, it doesn't arc as much. See, this one has the ridge and then comes down the sides. This one's basically a flat piece of metal that's got a little bit of roll to it. So my intention is I will put a saw edge right here. Then that way I can cut through roots and things or little saplings. And then on this edge here, I'm going to put an actual sharp edge. And then I can use it kind of like a hatchet and small limbs. It wouldn't be, this has some good heft to it. I like this a lot. Come in and that edge be like a little machete. So that's my intention. I'm very happy with it. I also like the pick on the back. I think that's a good option. Because digging holes, a pick comes in very handy, but also like Envirosponsible, I think that's how you say it. He was showing using it as a breaching tool, like to get into doors and stuff. You know, get in there and pry. He had actually taken his shovel head off. I thought that was a pretty cool idea. So it's a good tool. Didn't cost that much. It's very comparable to the US model. I am favorable to that one, but I'm going to give this one a good run for its money, see how it does, and we'll let you know on that. Like I said, when I put the modifications, the saw and the cutting edge, I'll show you guys how I do that. But it looks like it's going to be a good tool. Like I said, the splines on here, the very many positions you can adjust with, I like that a lot. I'll probably copy the Chinese. I need to get me a wood burning kit. Then I can draw me out a ruler on here, and then wood burn that in and recoat the handle to protect it. And I think it'll be a good tool. So I'm also probably, it came with a case like this. It's stamped 1961. It says new in German, NEU, made by Hans Roper, maybe Hans Roper, but it's alright. It's not my style for carry. The blade goes down in here, snaps. It's got a little snap, a little piece of leather with a hole in it. Do like that, and it hangs off your belt or pack like that. I'm not going to do that. I'm probably going to modify this one. I'm going to cut me a circular hole in here so that the handle can go down, and then this sits like this, and then that will be what mine looks like. So that's my new entrenching tool. Check back with me. I'll show you the modifications that I do to it, how to do it. It's real easy to put a saw back on that. And I'll catch you next time on my next video. Thanks for watching.